Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so if you've ever agonized over, say, 50 different shades of beige for a living room remodel, there is a very good chance you're missing the most crucial step. Today, we're diving into the unseen layer beneath your floors that actually dictates exactly how your new carpet feels, performs, and lasts. Most people spend all their time obsessing over the color or the texture of the carpet itself, completely ignoring the fact that true luxury and durability literally starts from the ground up. Let's kick things off by busting an absolute massive myth in the flooring industry: is thicker carpet padding always better? Listen, you might spend hours picking the perfect shade of gray, but if you get the padding wrong, you are setting yourself up for a complete flooring disaster. So we're going to uncover exactly why the padding is what truly matters for your home's comfort and longevity.
We've got a packed agenda today. We're looking at the hidden foundation, thickness versus density, a quick material showdown, how to handle pets and moisture, and finally, the actual physics of heating your floors. Let's get right into it. All right, Section 1, the hidden foundation.
Far from just sitting silently out of sight beneath your feet, a carpet pad is an active, hard-working, protective layer. When you walk across a room, the padding acts as a crucial shock absorber. It takes the brunt of the impact so your carpet fibers don't just crush and flatten out over time. But beyond extending the life of your carpet, it improves room insulation by fighting off cold subfloors, which is a game changer in places with freezing winters. And it does absolute wonders for sound control. If you have a multi-story home, proper padding deadens the impact noise of footsteps and dropped items between levels. It's a real multitasker.
Moving on to Section 2, thickness versus density.
This is where we find the Goldilocks principle of padding. Thickness, which is usually measured in fractions of an inch, like 7/16, gives you that initial plush, squishy feel under your toes. But density, measured in pounds per cubic foot, that is the unsung hero. Density provides the actual firmness, structural support, and longevity for your carpet. You really need both to work in harmony, depending entirely on the room.
So here is the trap. You have to understand the danger of buying a pad that is simply too thick without the density to back it up. If you buy a really thick pad with low density, it feels wildly spongy. Your heavy furniture will just sink right in, and as you walk, the carpet will flex way too much. This overflexing stresses the carpet backing, leading to torn seams, wrinkling, and premature wear. So yeah, thicker is definitely not always better.
Which brings us to Section 3, the material showdown.
To see how this plays out in real life, let's look at a pretty fascinating dilemma posted by a Reddit user who was struggling to choose between a 10-pound Rebond pad and an 8-pound memory foam pad. When we map out the market, standard Rebond padding, made from recycled foam chunks, is your budget warrior, highly dependable and ideal for rentals or guest rooms. Mohawk's Smart Cushion uses memory foam, giving you a superb blend of comfort and durability that's perfect for family rooms. Leggett and Platt's Coronado is a dense rubber option, providing literally unmatched durability for stairs and high-traffic hallways. And for ultimate luxury, premium foams like the Napa model are the top-tier choice for plush, quiet bedroom comfort.
Now, back to that Reddit buyer's dilemma for a second. A highly knowledgeable user actually swooped into the thread to correct some really common misconceptions. They pointed out that certain premium pads, like the Monterey model the buyer was looking at, are actually not memory foam at all. They're closed-cell prime urethane foam. Plus, they noted that a 10-pound density Rebond pad is honestly too stiff for a comfortable bedroom walk. It's like walking on a board. It just proves once again that you absolutely have to match the density to the room's specific purpose.
Okay, Section 4, pets, spills, and moisture.
What if your household includes a brand new puppy? Or, kids who are prone to dropping their juice boxes? That Reddit debate touched on this heavily, specifically digging into moisture barriers. An expert clarified that a top moisture barrier is absolutely fantastic for catching pet accidents and spills before they soak into the pad and ruin your subfloor. But, and this is a big but, they pointed out that a dual or bottom moisture barrier is really only necessary for basement installations. That's your below-grade use, where ground moisture naturally seeps up through the concrete. Now, if you are dealing with those basement moisture issues or super heavy pet traffic, there are specialized products engineered exactly for this. The Laguna cushion, for example, it's basically a fortress for your floors. It utilizes an incredibly dense 23-pound rubber combined with antimicrobial treatments to fight off mold, mildew, and odor. It also features thermo-reinforced top and bottom barriers to block spills from the top and concrete moisture from the bottom. It's an absolute beast of a pad. Finally, Section 5, heating your floors.
For those of you installing modern hydronic or radiant electric systems like the warm-up foil system beneath your floors, padding selection literally becomes an exercise in thermal physics. Just look at this technical data from the Carpet and Rug Institute. They did a detailed thermal study with the Georgia Institute of Technology and found that thick carpets and heavy cushions act as potent thermal insulators. Basically, if you put a giant thermal blanket over your radiant heating elements, your heating system is going to be forced to work much harder, utilizing hotter water or more electricity just to push warmth into the room.
Because of this, industry standards mandate a specific magic number. The combined R value, which is just the measure of thermal resistance, of your carpet and your padding together, should never, ever exceed 4.0. If you go over 4.0, your heated floors simply will not heat the room efficiently.
This is exactly why your material choice makes a massive difference here. A slab rubber pad easily allows heat to pass right through it, boasting a super low R value of just 0.62, incredible for heated floors. On the flip side, a standard bonded polyurethane pad acts like a thick, heavy winter coat, blocking heat transfer with an R value over 2.0. If you pair that poly pad with a thick carpet, you are going to blow right past that 4.0 limit.
And hey, what if you're standing in a showroom and you don't know your specific carpet's R value offhand? Well, that Carpet and Rug Institute study provided a fantastic little cheat code. Simply measure the total carpet thickness in inches and multiply it by 2.6. That gives you a highly accurate estimate of the carpet's R value. Then, just add your chosen pad's rating to make sure your total package stays safely under 4.0. Easy.
Let's wrap things up. Conclusion.
We have covered a lot of ground today, but the golden rule to take away is this. You absolutely must match the pad to the room's function. Use a dense rubber pad for heavy traffic stairs or over-radiant heated floors. Use affordable standard rebound padding for rentals or guest rooms. Go for a moisture-blocking memory foam if you have pets or young kids in the family room. And finally, save that thick, plush, premium foam for ultimate barefoot comfort in your quiet, luxury bedrooms.
Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Hopefully you now view that hidden layer under your feet in a completely different light. So it's time to ask yourself, next time you're out buying carpet, will you just be paying for a premium fiber, or will you actually ensure you have a premium foundation? Remember, the true luxury of a carpet isn't just what you see on the surface, but the hidden foundation supporting your every single step. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.